Hello, Winter Knight here, and today we are back with some more Series 2 action. And I do have another team that I built with Scoot Easy here for you guys. So he did manage to finish top 8 in the Wide League Tour with this week. Didn't perform quite as well. This team's not exactly my preferred playstyle, but it is a lot of fun. If you watch the regional this weekend, you'll see that Tusk is a great core. Of course, leads off with Talonflames with the Covert Cloak, Tailwind, Brave Bird, Will-O-Wisp, and Taunt. We are rocking the Ghost Tera, that way we can Tera if we need to preserve our Gale Wings, but if we're against something slower, we can use Covert Cloak to still get up Tailwind or Will-O-Wisp, even through the Fake Out. We are running Ground Tera on Great Tusk with Clear Amulet. I don't feel like AV is that good on Tusk since Headlong Rush and Close Combat both drop your defenses, so I feel like it's still going down to any attack after that. But with Clear Amulet, you can still get off huge earthquakes even if they bring out Arcanine, so it's very valuable. Then we are rocking Fluttermane with the Focus Sash and Perish Song. This just works out really well into the Dondozo matchup. Have a couple other mons here that are very good into that as well. Have the Ghost Tera Booster Energy Iron Bundle with Icy Wind, Freeze Dry, and Hydro Pump just to give a little bit more speed control. Then we have Life Orb Glamora with the Toxic Debris. So if you can lead this, get up the Toxic Debris, that is also very good into Dondozo with Sludge Bomb, Power Gem, Energy Ball. Just some great coverage. And then we have Inner Focus Assault Vest Dragonite with the normal Tera, Extreme Speed, Dragon Claw, Ice Spinner, and Low Kick. So we'll hop into some games. I'll show you guys how the team works. But before we do, if you could, please like and subscribe. You guys have no idea what the support means to me. So let's get into it and let's do it. Alright, so we're up against Rose here with a very interesting team. Have Garchomp, Tyranitar, Toxicity, Fluttermane, Armarouge, and Slitherwing. So we do want to go with Talonflame here. Trying to decide who else we want to lead here. Tusk can be very good, but so can Fluttermane. Want to be careful of the first impression here. It doesn't threaten anything too much, but we will go with Bundle and then Fluttermane, and then we'll bring Tusk in the back. Got the cute little baby Toxel there. GG's to Rose. Good luck, have fun. Alright, so they go Armarouge, Flutter. So don't want them to get Trick Room up here, so we will just taunt the Armarouge. We'll go ahead and fire off the Hydro Pump in case they don't Tera. Fully expect the Grass Tera here, but just want to play it safe. If we can get the knockout, that would be great. But if not, we'll go ahead and get the taunt, make sure we stop the Trick Room. Hydro Puff comes out. Still does a decent little chunk there. It's one reason Talonflame is so good right now. It is just a great taunt user. But they get that Oko there on Bundle, which leads me to believe that it specs Fluttermane. They do just attack. with both sides, so energy ball goes off. Guess they wanted to double bundle and make sure they took it out there. So we are threatening a huge Brave Bird here into the Armorage slot. So we will just go with the Brave Bird, and then we'll Tera to make sure we can take the Shadow Ball and fire back with our own Shadow Ball. So Hard Hat Fluttermane coming out. Get off the big Shadow Ball. Brings Flutter down really low. And our Talonflame actually faster than their Fluttermane. So we get off the Brave Bird, take out Armorage. We are Sash on our Flutter, so we can take at least one attack. We do get the call right regardless with the Tera, so we take that pretty comfortably. And now we know Talonflame is faster, so Fluttermane is not threatening too much here. Trying to decide if I want to protect Fluttermane to prevent it from the first impression. But I really want to take out the Fluttermane because it threatens Great Tusk. So we will just Shadow Ball that slot and Brave Bird. They do retreat with the Flutter here. Into T-Tar, which is a nice switch. Still crazy to me that Slitherwing is bigger than Tyranitar. It seems like Tyranitar should be so much bigger, but he takes that comfortably with the Sand Up. Leech Life does come out. We'll finish off the Fluttermane. So if we would have Brave Birded the Slither spot there, we would have been in a very good position. So there is no way it's taking the Brave Bird. But they'll take a little bit of recool from the Life Orb, a little bit of chip from the sand, and then we'll bring out Great Tusk. So, a little bit of a tricky position here. Decide I want to go for the Tailwind, that way we can make sure that Tusk outspeeds. Thinking about going for the Earthquake, that way I can get a little bit of damage on both. Thinking hard on that, but decide to just go for the CC. And go back to the Earthquake. I decide CC is the best play here because they have to I was thinking they would have to tear one, they just protect the Slither. We get up the Tailwind. And get off the CC, down goes Tyranitar. Flutter comes back out. We know it is choice. Well, that's why they switched it out there, because they weren't able to protect. So just go with the Brave Bird Earthquake combo here. Slither goes down. And the Earthquake comes out. We'll take out the Flutter here. So GG's to my opponent. Very cool team. Love some Slitherwing, so always cool to see that. Alright, so we're up against the Roaring Moon, Iron Hands, Iron Moth, Iron Bundle, Murkrow, and Amoonguss. So I do want to lead Talonflame, that way we can match the Tailwind. Or if they lead Amoonguss, we will have Taunt on hand. And then we will go with Bundle, that way we can threaten damage on to Iron Moth if that is their lead. We'll bring Glamora in the back since it hits a lot of his team for super effective. If Roaring Moon goes flying, then we'll have that. Do decide to bring Fluttermane and Tusk. So I do end up dropping Bundle. Will lead Talonflame and Glamora here. Power Gem just really does well into most of his team here. So he leads Moth and Murkrow. So we want to match the Tailwind. Kinda want to get damage on the Moth here. Power Gem is super effective. Trying to decide if I think he will go Tera Grass here. So if it might be worth it to protect. Or if I should just go for the Power Gem. But I do decide to try to take out Murkrow here. So we'll fire off the Power Gem into that slot. They match the Tailwind. And then just go for the Heat Wave. But they miss Talonflame. And they miss Glamora. So a big whiff there. Power Gem comes out. We'll get the clean Oko on Murkrow. So we won't have to worry about him getting Tailwind up later. Alright, so they bring out the Bundle. So Power Gem will do a ton to Bundle here. So want to fire off the Brave Bird into that slot. Trying to decide if I want to double that slot. But I want to cover for the Protect. So we'll just go Power Gem into the Iron Moth slot. They don't protect. Brave Bird, of course, priority because Gale Wings was still active there. They forgot about that. Go for the Encore. Heat Wave comes out. Does miss Talonflame again. Glamora takes it comfortably. Will get off the big Power Gem. Down goes Moth. So we're getting a good spot here. He didn't forget about Gale Wings there. What he did was Encore me into Brave Bird. That way I wouldn't be able to Will-O-Wisp his Roaring Moon here. So very good play on his part. Thinking a couple turns ahead, which is a very good skill in VGC. Should always try to set up a couple turns ahead. So I debate Tera on Talonflame there just to survive the Hydro Pump, but I don't think it's worth it there, so we'll just go Brave Bird into Bundle again. Want to make sure we take him out, but get baited into that slot as he protects. So Dragon Claw comes out. He will finish off Glamora here. Sets up the Toxic Debris a little too late. He doesn't have anything in the back, so doesn't make a big difference there. But now we're in a tricky spot. because Tusk is threatened pretty heavily by both Mons here, especially if he's Tera flying on the Roaring Moon. Now we are encored for 2 more turns. So the only option here is to Brave Bird or switch. We will just go for the Brave Bird into the bundle slot. Tera Flying comes out. Oh, I'm sorry, Tera Steel. So that looks good for the Tusk in the back. We protect on Fluttermane here. Try to take out the bundle to prevent an Icy Wind. He does just go Freeze Dry. So Brave Bird finishes off the bundle. So now we set up 3v1 here. Flutter does have Sash intact as Tera Blast comes out. So still encored, so can't Tailwind. Was debating wanting to go for that way we could set up Tusk in the back. Debating switching just to reset, as he obviously wants to take out the Flutter, but we will just go Perish here. We've got enough Mons that we can shuffle protects and kind of stall him out here. Another great reason to run Pear Song on Fluttermane. It is very good for end games when you can get a lead like this. So here comes the Tera Blast. But we are Sash, so we'll live on 1. So just gotta stall out the 3 turns here. So we'll just double protect, that way we can burn a turn here. But he protects, so I'm not sure about that play. So he has no spread move, so he's got 2 turns to KO 3 Mons here. So we'll just go for the CC. And switch out Flutter. Since Talonflame doesn't have Protect, we'll let him have that one. Dragon Claw into Tusk, but we eat that, and CC will take him out. So GG's to my opponent. Very fun match. Got to show off the Perish Song and end it with the Talon Tusk combo. Alright, so as you can see, very strong core. And congrats on Scoot Easy for making it to top 8. We'll catch you guys in the next one.